Hi guys, welcome back to TedRedwoodFM. I am Ed. Today is episode 6 of my Woking playthrough on Ultimate Soccer Manager 2. We are Woking in the conference. Last episode we went out of the FA Cup to Grimsby. We took them to a replay, but it wasn't to be. So today I kind of just want to charge a little bit through the months and see what we can do. Players' fitness generally isn't fantastic, so I don't know what to do here, but we are just going to try and instant result a few games and see how we get along. But I still want to kind of keep an eye on the sort of tactics we should be playing. So Morecambe are an attacking side, so we'll go defensive for this one and just see how we get on. Sorry for the quick cut there. My son decided to wake up as always. Well, he was already awake, just he was moaning or whatever, you know, children stuff. Anyway, like I said, this is the first game we're going to instant result. Let's see how it goes. We actually win 1-0 against Morecambe. The instant result clearly in our favour today. Obviously you get less impact over the game every game itself. That was terrible English, but it means you can just zoom through the seasons basically. So we are just going to, I'll tell you what we're going to cancel, because I still need to check tactics and stuff before. Said defensive long ball 5-2-3 or 5-3-2, whatever it said. Fitness looks okay on the whole. Could probably do with, yeah, anyone who's not starting, who's struggling, will be back in the team. But seeing as they are going for defensive, we will try an attacking passing game. And again, I don't mind the 30% win bonus if we're going to win. Is that Graham Pollard, the ref? That's crazy. So Slough Town lose 1-0 as well. So as soon as we take the actual managing out of my hands, we start to succeed. Home games we are losing 1,600 a week, which is a problem. Is that to do with the win bonus? Should I take away the win bonus? I don't think we're going to get much this season out of things like winning games, so we're just going to take that off. They should be winning for the love of the game, surely. Is there anyone who is back to fitness now, or are we still struggling? Dimitri Scott's still injured. Andy Poborski isn't a starter anyway. Yeah, everyone's still struggling a little bit, but what we will do is, I think we'll bring in that keeping coach. I know it means we got, no, we don't have the money for it. Be sensible, Ed. Right, Halifax Town, they are playing a defensive 4-4-2, a long ball, so we'll carry on with the same sort of thing there as well. Let's just double check. Attacking, passing, let's do it. Halifax Town, we lose 1-0 that time. And that cut is because dinner arrived. Takeaway, Indian, nice. I did spill some down my shirt. Fortunately, the microphone is covering it, so all good. I did get a notice from the assistant saying we haven't changed the theme program in months. Players are losing interest, so we will go and see to that. Team training, I haven't had to do this for a while. I'll see assistant manager, bang in, give him some free time on the Wednesday, because otherwise you get moaned at. Bob is your uncle. So next up is Bromsgrove Rovers, who are 13th in the league, defensive 3-5-2 long ball. So we are going to go for this similar to the other games, really. I don't see why we wouldn't. So let's go for an instant result and see what we can do. We lose. That's 2 lost in a row now. So instant result may be losing its magic a little bit. Papers don't have a lot to say about it either. Where are we in the league at the moment? So we're currently 18th. So not doing too bad. We're getting a point a game on average. Scored 8, conceded 11. How ridiculous is that? And in terms of finances, I guess we've been hemorrhaging money. Yeah, we're almost into our overdraft, which is not what we need at all. So we are going to transfer the money out of, can we type? Yeah, we can. 22,421 into the current account. We really could do with that player on the transfer list going. Farnborough Town, defensive 4-4-2 passing. Let's try an offensive long ball sort of tactic. That might be nice. A long ball, why not? Anyone struggling for fitness? We've got a few players vaguely struggling. The players who haven't played for months still aren't fully recovered, which I find absolutely ridiculous, but there you go. But Andrew Ports is slowly coming back, so we'll bring him in for Stephen Orford. No, we'll bring him in for Ken Smith, the older sort of player there. And then in addition, Stephen Crawshaw is doing all right. His shooting is clearly going up as well. I can see that. So we'll bring him in for Alvin Hunter. No, we can't because he's playing well. Bring him in for Bart Williams, who will shove onto the bench. Right, so Farnborough Town, instant result. I mean, it's starting to go pretty badly, isn't it? That game looked quite even, but a 2-0 loss. So that's 3 in a row that we've lost. So it's all going so well with the instant results. 2 wins, 3 losses. It's still not too bad, in fairness. We could afford to lose another game, and the sort of drawing on average every game is still going well. Next up is Kidderminster Town, which isn't today, so we'll carry on through. At this point, I don't want to worry too much about... The league's gone this year, isn't it? Obviously, we're absolutely mile off the pace. Attacking 3-5-2, so we're actually going to go defensive for this one. What were they doing? Long ball, or they're doing passing? Attacking 3-5-2, so we'll defend. Go long ball. It's a wet pitch. I'm quite happy with that. Instant result. We're starting to get smashed, aren't we? This is a problem. The instant result is not working anymore. It worked for about 3 minutes. Stradbridge Celtic. We'll try this instant result and then we'll rethink our tactics. So normal 4-4-2 passing. I think we go defensive 4-4-2 passing on a good pitch and draw 0-0. So that's probably about right. And again, a pretty even game. Let's go check out the finances. See how badly we are struggling bad. That guy really needs to get sold. I'm going to have to change his value. I thought I might be able to sneak a few more thousand out of him, but that's just not working, is it? So that's set at 100k. Ken Smith. No, we've only got 2 defenders. No, we do have 3 defenders. Well, 1 is out injured. Risk or reward. Wait, Ken Smith's a good one. We like Ken Smith. Who don't we like? Why did I sub Ken Smith off? Why didn't anyone tell me that was the wrong thing to do? Stephen Orford, off you come. And then, do we sell a keeper? He's only worth 13,000. He's worth 22 for some reason, even though he's a worse keeper. And that one's worth 22. That's all very confusing, isn't it? I don't know. Alvin Hunter, though, we've got enough strikers and he's worth a lot of money, so we'll shove him on the transfer list as well. But we really need to start making... Oh, here we go, Alvin Hunter. Let's accept that. And there you go, instant offers, instant accept. So we actually have some money, which is nice. So while we have a bit of money, let's shove a good deal into our deposit account. Let's put in something like 120k. Just get a little bit of interest. I know it won't be much, but it's better than nothing. Notice board. Discuss the club's financial position. So yeah, until we sold those players, I think we were in overdraft very briefly. So yeah, we did that at the right time. Could have started to have some severe issues. Southport at home, defensive 3-5-2, passing. I think we carry on passing. We go attacking 4-4-2. Fitness all looking all right. This is pretty much me on Football Manager as well. It's just panic stations. Something I didn't do though. Stephen Orford, a defender, wants to start up front. That's not happening. Bart Williams comes on for him. We'll switch those 2 guys around. Have a striker on the bench. Poborski will do. See what we can do against Southport on a muddy pitch. A draw. Looks like they had the better of it as well. At least we're getting more people into the stands, which is nice. While we're not actually filling out our stadium at all, let's increase the free school tickets a little bit to 600. Just see if we can get some more people to buy hot dogs and burgers and all that stuff. Welling United attacking 5-4-1 passing. You know what we're doing? We're literally just countering it because we're terrible. It's ever since we took the win bonus off, isn't it? Let's shove it in at 10%. See if we can give them some kind of encouragement. Welling United 1-0 loss. Again, it looked even. A load of bookings that time. I will try a few games with a 10% win bonus and see how we do, because I don't want to say it was because of that we started losing, but you do start to wonder, don't you? Improving rapidly. I mean, that's nice, but I'd rather he's improving rapidly at goalkeeping, to be completely honest. Who's not doing anything? Ball control. Spooner. Can I, like, terminate your contract? How much is it going to cost? That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. That's pretty. Yeah, you just pay out their contracts. You don't even give them like mutual termination. We could do that now, but what's the point? He might as well be there in case we need him. If we're just going to pay his entire contract anyway, then I didn't check. I'm not checking. I'm getting lazy. This is what happens when you start instant resulting, because you can just charge through. I'll show you an example of that in a second. I'm even tempted to go to the end of the season. I'm just going to go through and just do it. So we're going to set the formation to a pretty standard sort of thing here. We'll go on attacking. Why not? And we are just going to like zip through some matches now. So let's see how it goes. So altering them away, we win and get a red card. So as soon as I start deciding to zip through, we get a result. So maybe that's the key. We actually got a keeper sent off and didn't have a keeper on the bench, so I'm not really sure how that went down, but fine, I suppose. Something else I might do as well, just to make sure we have enough money, is sell off the last of our actual players, Kevin Brown. I'm going to see if I can force a bit more, though, because he's playing, so we'll keep him in the side while he's playing. Hayes. 0-0. Not too bad. So we're unbeaten since the zipping. Let's do some more zipping. Come on, Ed. Calculating FA Cup results. Who cares? We're out of it now. European, League Cup, FA Cup, Dover Athletic. We win. Okay. Maybe I just need to keep my beak out. Maybe I'm just that bad at managing football clubs. Telford United, 2-1 win. Man, this is a great end to the season. I'm taking full credit. Got a sponsor lined up. I want your opinion. Team training. They want me to adjust team training yet again, even though... Oh, I've got one manager of the month there as well. It popped up. Ed, show that on screen because you're clever and you can do that post-edit stuff. Current Ed can't, but you can. Right, so we switched up team training. We need to go and see the chairman about a sponsor. Bamford deals 100 weeks. Jeez, that is a lot. So that's almost 2 years, 300-400 a week. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I don't think that's too bad. Stevenage Borough, 1-0 away win. How ridiculous. I don't understand what's going on here. We lost 2.5 away from home. Let's assume that's a fairly standard away from home thing. And then when we are at home against Gateshead, where we win 2-0, this is ridiculous. Oh, discuss the club's financial position. So I assume we lost money that week. But how much did we lose? We actually made money. Why do you want to discuss the club's financial position? We made money. What's wrong with you? Kettering Town. I've stumbled across a winning formation, I think. I don't know what we're doing differently to anything I've done before. They want to extend the deal. Is that a good thing? Do we go and check that now? They've extended it. I mean, that's not... I don't want to extend it, because if we start actually performing well, we might get a better sponsor. So why would I want to extend it? Oh, no. Financial position again. They love talking about the financial position. How are we doing? Making money. What's your problem? Yeah, we're a bit low, but, you know, what's the issue, man? How are we getting on anyway? In and amongst all this, I've just been clicking through. We've only got 2 games left to play, and we've risen up to 13th in the table. This is looking quite good. This is good. So Rushton and Diamonds, a draw. So winning run comes to an end, but that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. He wants to discuss it again. Right, we've had our away game. We won Manager of the Month for the 2nd month running, even though we're doing literally nothing. Wow, we lost 6,000 there. Other wages. It's high. Sponsorship, advertising. I guess it's where we win games. I'm sort of hoping the attendance will go up and cover that off at some point soon. I guess we'll see. But I assume now we are about to head into our overdraft. Woking versus Hednesford. Last game of the season we lose 2-1. Bit of a shame. Bit of a sour way to end it. And we finished 13th, so that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Made a bit of money, but we're probably going to have to move some money over from our deposit account into our current account. So we move 60k, hopefully to cover us over summer. But that will be that. I think there's like an end of season screen at some point. So we'll just get through to that. See if we've lost any more money in the meantime. Playoffs. Oh, One day. That'll be us one day. I promise. I'm feeling a lot more positive about it since I've started instant resulting. Right, so end of the season. You don't really see an awful lot here, so we'll cover off a couple of issues ourselves. Yeah, been hammered for wages while we're not playing, which is an absolute crying shame. The chairman just thinks everything's fine, which is fair enough. 97 weeks left of our sponsorship. Got advertising going on, so that's okay. So if we look quickly at the changing room, I think you're going to see a lot of these players improve over the summer. I think that's generally how it works. For some reason, they just rock it up. So have a good look at it now. I think it'll get better. But in terms of some of the key performers, I hate seeing it like that. In fact, that 17-year-old keeper we brought in, because our main keeper was banned, he's performed pretty well. Aidan Kilner, one of the older guys at 22, he's probably been our best performer this season by the looks of things. Nicholas Stamps has done alright despite not being very good. But the main thing is I'm hoping that some of these players are just like 100%. So Dimitri Scott is still injured. Broken ankle. I mean, he's had a broken ankle like forever, hasn't he? Is it because we got an average physio? Can I jog him on? 8,000. There are no physios left over either, so that'd be a nightmare. There is a really good all trainer though as well. But he is also expensive, so we have to hold off on that. So overall, I'd say a moderately successful season. Nothing revolutionary, but I mean, we've gone through a lot of the season there. A lot of losses and draws, and as soon as we changed the formation to just get to the end of the season, we started doing really well. So I'm excited for next season. I think the players from other teams also improve, but I think what we need to look to do is maybe shift on, if we can get money for a couple of those youth players, replace them, go again, do things like improve the ground and just try and make ourselves self-sustainable. We've got to keep an eye on the wages, because you can very easily on this game just end up giving people like a few hundred more or even 100 more a week, and that'll add up if you do it to like various players. We need to keep an eye on that next year. We'll have a look at the next screen tab. So, League Champions, Liverpool won the Premier League, Southend United went to the Premiership, which is awesome, because I love Southend. My dad's USM2 team, Altrincham went up. Anyone there you see, you like, fair play to them. Relegated, Sunderland got relegated, good, don't like them, obviously. Huddersfield dropping down to Division 2, wow. Some of these names: Liverpool won the FA Cup, Chelsea FA Cup runners-up, Arsenal won the League Cup with Middlesbrough as the runners-up there. Champions League was won by Borussia Dortmund, Porto runners-up there, Cup Winners' Cup was PSG, AEK Athens were runners-up, and then UEFA Cup was Dynamo Kiev with Lazio the runners-up there. And you only really get Player of the Year for the top division, so Emerson got Player of the Year for Middlesbrough in the Premier League with Julian, I never know how to pronounce this, Joachim, 18 for Aston Villa, and then it just goes through to the next season, I think. There it is. So yes, season 2 of Woking in USM2 will be next episode, so if you enjoyed that, please do like and subscribe. We're going to go another couple of seasons at the very least, because it's clearly quite quick to go through, and I think I'm going to be instant resulting a lot more now, so we might really rack up the seasons. But yeah, please do drop in and see how we're going soon. Cheers.